Twitter marketing, how to get leads using Twitter. Leads, of course, are email addresses. When a person gives you his or her email address, they're essentially giving you permission to follow up. Maybe they would sign up on your mailing list or a special promo. Whatever the case may be, when they give you their email address, they are giving you permission to contact them and talk to them regarding a particular subject matter. Sounds good so far, right? Well, here's the problem. A lot of people think that they have to pay an arm and a leg to get leads using Twitter. They have resigned themselves to thinking that they basically have to spend a huge chunk of their money to get a decent amount of leads. Now I wish I could tell you that once you get these leads, they will automatically translate into dollars in your bank account. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. Just because you got a lead, doesn't necessarily mean that this person would genuinely be interested in what you have to offer. This is why you have to have a massive number of leads, because only a relatively small fraction of them actually convert. Depending on how you play the game and the value of the product or service you're offering, that may be all you need. Even though only a tiny fraction converts, the profit margin is so high that it's all worth it. Believe it or not, you can get leads using Twitter. The big surprise. You don't have to spend a cent. Here's how you do it. Target niche hashtags using niche third-party content. The first thing that you need to do is to reverse engineer your competitors on Twitter. These are people and businesses who are trying to attract the same audience as you are. Pay attention to the kind of content they share and the hashtags that they use. Copy these. I'm not suggesting that you just copy and paste these and that would be that. I'm talking about copying and pasting hashtags and pairing them up with third-party content that is similar in subject matter and theme. Reverse engineer high-authority tweets. Have you noticed that a lot of your Twitter click-throughs involve one particular type of content? Pay attention to this pattern. Look for similar content and come up with your own version. You don't have to do things by hand and write this stuff yourself. You can outsource using excellent services like Oki.org or similar services. Whatever the case may be, get a good idea of what is in most demand among your actual Twitter followers and then give them more of that stuff. The big difference here, of course, is you are going to come up with your own stuff, so when they click through, they end up on your website. Mix in links to squeeze pages. It's a great thing to have a lot of clicks going to your website. That is beyond dispute. However, if you really want to make money, you can't just focus on drawing traffic to your site because a lot of them probably won't convert. You need a more direct approach. This is where tweeting more of your squeeze page as your number of followers increases is a good idea. The key here is timing. You can't do this right off the bat. It wouldn't be advisable to do this just as you are starting. Instead, you have to wait until you have a decent number of followers. That's when you can start tweeting the direct link to your squeeze page. I'm sure you can figure out why this has to be done this way. It only makes sense that you should do this after you've established credibility. And if you want to learn more, I recommend you click the link in the description to learn how to be a highly successful internet marketer. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter and Google+. Thank you for watching and see you next time.